Okay, good afternoon once again, learners. We continue on the same topic, more concept, and the subtopic for today is same molecular formula and empirical formula. Now, in the previous lesson, we talked about the empirical formula, how we can calculate the empirical formula in masses and percentage. Then today we'll look at how to calculate molecular formula. Now, before we calculate the molecular formula, it's very important we know the definition for molecular formula. So a molecular formula is the formula which shows the actual number of each kind of atom in a compound. So this is just a formula that shows the actual number of each kind of atom in a compound. So we are saying molecular formula is the formula that shows the actual number of each kind of atom in a compound. Okay, now looking at this definition, you can differentiate the empirical formula from the molecular formula. Remember the empirical formula, we said that this is just the formula that shows the lowest ratio, okay, of the different atoms in a compound. Now the empirical formula is very different from molecular formula, because look at the molecular formula. We are saying that this is a formula that shows the actual number, okay, the actual, which means the original number of each kind of atom in a compound. Okay, so now we will be given a compound. Now in this compound we will look at the actual number of the atoms that are found in that compound. The abbreviation for molecular formula, it is MF, and it is calculated by using the empirical formula. Then we have the N here as the formula. Now this N stand for, okay, so the N stand for, this is just the number, okay, we can say the number of moles, it can stand for the number of moles, okay, and also the same N is calculated by the relative molecular mass divided by relative empirical formula mass. So this one is calculated by the relative molecular mass divided by relative empirical formula mass. Okay, so the N is calculated by looking at the relative molecular mass of a compound and the relative empirical formula mass of the compound. So here we are going to be given a compound, and this compound, they will give us the empirical formula of that compound. Then we will divide that empirical formula into the relative molecular formula of that compound. Then you are going to find the for N. Then that N, the number of N will multiply by the empirical formula of that element or compound for us to find that molecular formula. Example,